Oh, I had to do this in two videos, people. I hit the off button. But I used to raise Chinese manises, and they only live 8 months, year max if you're lucky. These little guys here live the longest. You see how big he is compared to my finger. Oh yeah, she's ready to kung fu it. So they are pretty big manises, but they live. If you feed them in moderation and you're not trying to just get babies right away, because when they molt, there's a serious issue. They can die real easy if it ain't humid. But these guys, I've had one live almost, I think it was like 13 months. And I mean, there's reports that they can live up to 18 months, almost 2 years. You just don't feed them as much. You slow it down. Just make sure they have a lot of water. I've been having a lot of issues with goddamn ants in my house. I mean, it's bad having them everywhere. And I can't spray because of my insects. And I really wish I could find... Really wish I could find my other mantis. I hope she didn't die. Because I don't see no damn oose in here that she could have laid. I don't know where she's at. She's black. She hides really, really good. But the ants are getting into everything. Fucking everything. It's ridiculous. Excuse my language in case little kids watch this for educational purposes. Yeah, I don't know where she's at. I hope to God she didn't pass away. They are. I mean, they should. I bred these guys kind of a little fast. The male always gets its last molt, its adult stage first, always, and then he waits for the females shortly after. The females will molt to their final adulthood from subadults. It's really bothering me now that I can't find her. Baby, I can't find my other mantis. I'm hoping not. She shouldn't have. These guys just turned to females. You know what? She might have. And I just haven't found her and damn crickets ate her. She should be in there and she's not. I don't even see no oos, babe. I might not even get no manises back. This might be the end. Which I'm going to have to start all over again. Man, I have babies by the hundreds. I'm going to turn around and sell them. Very, very cheap to people around here. Way cheaper than $8 or $9. Yeah, I don't see her in here. So that's telling me that she probably died at some point, somewhere in here. And the crickets got to her. Usually there's part of a body laying around somewhere. But I don't even see that. Well, those guys. I don't know where she's at. If she's even alive. Cleaning herself. Well, she was the biggest one out of all of them. And, She's not in here. She was in here a couple days ago. So I don't know. Either that or she's hiding really good and I just bypassed her and missed her a million times. But usually I don't. Usually I find them really, really quickly. That's odd. Usually there's a body in there. Well, I guess we'll come back to her. Come back to it. I got these nets from Bugs in Cyberspace too. Crude invention. They were in that one, but it folds up nicely. I needed them in something bigger. My grandmother's tree she gave me. I break off the dead ones and put it in here. There's my male chameleon. That's King Tut. That's his name. King Tut. He's shedding. He's getting a little bigger. I've had him about a year. He was a baby when I had him. Tiny. And then my female over here. She's pregnant. No, not by him. But you can see her size. Oh, not that good. If I got some roaches out. Yeah, she's massive. She's down here digging her nest for her babies. She's been digging for days now. Got to keep an eye on her. See, they dig. The female will dig a nice little hole back in there. You got to keep the dirt moist. And that's where she'll lay her eggs. You guys ain't gonna believe it when I ordered egg crates from her name's Peaches. We're not gonna sit you down. Her name's Peaches. She gets real pretty peach colors on her. I fill up the fountain. She sees the cup and she thinks it's roaches. My house is a wreck. Like disaster. Matter of fact. Yeah, the fucking ants are getting in everything. You got in all my crickets. So I put Vaseline around the top of this. So the roaches can't get out. And the ants can't get in. And if they do get in by chance or luck, they can't get back out. She's probably hungry, starving. It's been a day or two since I fed her. Usually, you're supposed to feed them. At least every day. But she's doing good. I don't want her to overfeed herself and stuff herself and kill herself. They're known to do that. There's my roaches, which are a pain in the ass. But these guys are getting ready to see her munch down. Both of them, actually. She runs down that shit. Get him, baby. Get him, Peaches. Get him. You ain't gonna show off today? You know, chameleons, they have a tongue that is as long as their body plus half. So if you have a 14-inch, we'll say you have an 18-inch male, fully loaded, his tongue would be 18 inches plus half of that 18. So 9 and 9 is 18. So that would be 9 and, well, what? 9? Yeah. So it would be 18 plus 9. Oh, he got 2. Now I'll have to shake the last one he gets in there, so he'll get that dead one. I hate when he gets 2 at a time, because he'll only... Because if you don't chew them both at the same time and get them both down, one usually gets chewed up and spit out pretty bad, like a dead one in there is. But you know what? Cockroaches are tough. You can cut the head off them, and their bodies will actually survive for 3 days, if not longer. There's something, I'm not a scientist, and I can't remember what I read, but there's something in their blood that as soon as they get injured, it automatically clots. And roaches have some kind of, basically, I think they're like some type of little machines, pretty much. Wicked little bastards. Been around forever. Since the beginning of time. Come on, buddy. Eat up, dude. Eat up. And now since my female's been digging, I gotta feed her every day. I can't do it every other day. Because all the energy that she's spending digging and climbing, treacherous. Shake it a little bit. Bang. Oh, you bit his head off. Chomp him, buddy. Chomp him. Don't let him get away. It's crazy how they don't have to use their damn hands. Oh, his leg's still kicking. Chomp him. Chomp him. Dun, 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 dun. Saw, you ain't got shit on King Tut. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on to that. He usually holds on to the bowl. I know technically, you're not supposed to give them anything bigger than between their eyes. So technically, he'd probably be eating close to, well, sub-adult cricket. Or maybe like one of these little small ones here. I should only give him a bunch of them. But they do good on the big ones. Like if I give him, see this big one here? It's pretty big. That's damn near an inch, if not. I might only give them 4 of them. And now he's good for 2-3 days. They'd eat every day if you let them. Yeah, he's looking at the camera. Showing off. Your girlfriend's over there. He'll come over to this side. I'll show you. And he'll sit and watch her. I tried to put them in there together, but she didn't want nothing to do with him. She was kung fu-ing his ass and all types of crap. Biting him and hissing. If you don't eat them, female sure will. Come on, buddy. Baby, what's Peaches doing? She eating? She eat them all? I know. I'm standing here. The bowl's down at the bottom. She dug almost a complete hole up underneath that.
I know.
If I wouldn't have went soaked that like that, she never would have been able to do that. She's getting ready to drop her. She's getting ready to drop her eggs. Come on, let's go, buddy.
They're good?
Eat the rest of these, dude. We gotta go. We got shit to do. Things. Well, how's it go? How do I say it? I got things to do, people to see, and things to do. I got people. Wait, I got places to go, people to see, and things to do to those people.
Hey, you know, you don't like somebody that close to your cage if it's their back.
Look at him chomping down on that fucking thing.
Yeah, well, she's still got two at the bottom.
She takes her time. I usually leave them in there, and she'll.
Collect it later.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, I think one of my manises died, babe. I can't find its body or it, and it was the big female. And I haven't seen any ooths in there, so something's telling me I'm probably going to have to buy a bunch more and start all over again. That sucks. I was going on the 4th generation. They are definitely my favorite insects.
Well, kids will be coming in about a half hour. Great.
What's wrong? Come on, dude. This video's long, man. We're waiting on you. Chomp down on them. Usually when he bites one in half, kills it, I'll just shake it like this, and he'll think it's moving and bite it. I think you might be full. Either that or just camera shy. Alright, dude. I don't have time for this. You ate a bunch of them. What are you doing, pretty? Peach is my baby. Peach is my baby. Oh, yeah. Well, they'll be in there for you, Peaches. Well, hey, everybody. It's been good. Want to show everybody stuff, as usual. Like nobody cares anyways. These are my salmon pink tarantulas. One of the 3 biggest in the world. They will get about 10 plus leg span, well, between 8 to 10 plus leg span. They will be as big as a dinner plate. I have 2 of them. I've had them ever since they was as small as a dime. Actually, you could place them on the head of a dime, and the dime dwarfed them big time. I used to handle them all the time when they were babies. It's kind of hard to see, but they're so aggressive that I won't get them out. Not anymore. Maybe when they get bigger and they calm down. I'm waiting for this one here to molt. This one's sketchy, and this one's bold. And they're both, well, I know she's a female, but I don't know about this one yet. On the next molt, I'll know. Well, everybody. Oh, yeah, hey, I was telling you, when I bought those egg crates from down south, it was like $8 for like 20 of them or something like that. Well, I was going through the egg crates, and this spider come running out, and it was tiny. I mean, this shit was tiny. And I was going to let it go, but I was like, nah, I better keep it just to see. So I did, and I had this homemade cage made. I can't remember what it was for, but I make these little cages all the time. It's a big pretzel bowl or one of them little cheese balls containers. Put screens in it on all sides. One large one, a back one, and 2 small side ones. Well, I had it in a little jar at first. And, oh, right there it is. Right here. It's on that branch. I can't get a good view of it. Oh, right there. See it? Right there she is. Right there, see her? She's right there. Hey, Star. How you doing? My Colby Blue Pit Bull. But, yeah, right there she is. And when I was opening up this crate, this tiny little, looked like an ant come running out. So I was going to let it go in my house, but I was like, no, I better not. Something told me not to, and I don't know why. Because I don't collect little spiders like this. Well, I told my daughter she wanted it. She loves insects. Told my daughter she could have it. I know you're supposed to do this, but I want it to come out so you can see it. So I put it in here. Well, another container I made. One of the actually the first container I put it in was one of those fruit fly containers. And I fed it little tiny newborn crickets I'm raising. And it ate and ate and ate. And you can see every time I feed it, I don't know if you can see it through there. See it shed down there? It sheds every time I feed it. So I feed it maybe twice a month. And usually the last feed I give it, it sheds. And now it turned into something, you set it on a dime, and it's damn near as big as a dime. So I was looking at it the other day, and I noticed that it had these white spots on it. And it was on its back. And I was like, oh my God, it looks like a skull. And I was like, hey, baby, I was like, look, the spider that I gave to promise my daughter, I said, look, and I showed her pictures of it. And she's like, oh my God, yeah, the dots and the way it was made it look like it had a skull. Well, just to find out that it was a false black widow. I was like, holy shit. I told my wife, I was like, I'm glad. I was like, I am glad that I didn't leave that go in my home. And I called a cricket company and I told them, and I didn't yell, I didn't bitch or nothing, but I said, hey, listen, told them the story. I said, this one letting these guys know you might want to be a little careful. Because I got this and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh my God, so they're giving me free crickets whenever I call and decide to order them, but I really don't need them. Yeah, my tank ain't doing too good. That green algae took everything over. It has purple coralline algae growing in it, but that green shit's killing all my stuff. It already killed my, what was it? What was it called? Moon? The one back here that I really liked. In the corner that I put to the rock. Moon something. Something moon something. I don't know, but it killed my frag, and it was getting huge. You can see it. All that white stuff there. Oh yeah, it was gorgeous. It almost looked like that. But they were smaller. It's killing my star polyps. The only thing it's really doing is my Ducan. When I got that, it only had one tiny head on it. Now it has like 6 massive heads on it. My frog spawn's doing good. My trumpets are doing good. There's my wife's little anemone crab. Green shit's killing my purple. It's killing everything. I am so pissed. No matter what I do, I can't get rid of it. It grows back. So I don't know. Well, everybody, there's my 75-gallon tank. And all my fishies showing off. Little show-offs. This one right here, that little one, he stayed over here for like 3 months because the big one would chase him over. The big one actually bonded with the big chromis. And them two were like pairs together. Swear to God, they were together. Me and my wife couldn't believe it, and they don't do that. But they were like husband and wife, wife and husband, whatever. They went everywhere, and they chased the little one off and wouldn't let him over. The chromis even chased his little buddies off. Like, they were mated for real. And then finally, just like a month ago, actually it's been like 3 months they were fighting. About a month ago, they started letting the little one around. And then you'll catch these two all the time hanging out. But that's my 75-gallon screwed up tank that used to be gorgeous and beautiful. But anybody and everybody, if I have any baby wild chameleons. And they hatch and come out, and anybody wants one, all you gotta do is email me. I'll let you know when they're ready. All you gotta do is email me and show me proof that you can take care of it. And if you're under 18, I need your parents' permission, and we'll need to speak to one of your parents. And you can prove to me that you have the money to take care of it, and you won't kill it, and you can love it, and all that other good stuff. I will be giving them away free. The only thing that you will have to do is you will have to pay for shipping, period. You don't pay for shipping, I don't send it. And it will be overnight shipping. Anywhere from whatever it is, $19 to $40. And I'll ship anywhere in the world, it don't matter. So, I'll let you know, and anybody that wants any, let me know. Take it all the way. Peace, love, and blessed be everybody. Deuces.